Monday morning, you're sitting at your desk, staring at your calendar, which is almost empty. You have spent many years becoming the expert you are, but somehow finding clients feels harder than solving your client's problem. Sounds familiar? You're not alone. Over 70% of consultants face the same uphill battle. I've been there too, feeling stuck and wondering if I was doing something wrong. But here is the truth. It's not your expertise, it's your approach. And today, we are going to change that. Hi, I'm Sudheer Gudla. I know exactly how it feels to pour your heart into mastering your craft only to struggle finding the clients you deserve. As someone belonging to the world of personal branding and digital marketing, I've learned firsthand why so many consultants, no matter how skilled they are, face this challenge. But here is the good news. It's not the talent that's the problem. It's the strategy behind how you showcase it. In today's video, I'll break down why most consultants struggle to generate consistent, high-quality leads, and more importantly, how to turn the things around. So, without waiting further, let's get started. Let's face it, being a consultant isn't easy. You got the skills, the expertise, and the results to back it up. But somehow, that doesn't translate into a steady flow of clients. Why is that? Often feel like no matter how hard you try, the leads just aren't coming in consistently. You send out emails, attend networking events, even rely on referrals, but nothing seems to stick. Some weeks you pack with inquiries and other weeks silence. This is one of the biggest frustrations of all consultants living in the cycle of feast and famine. And it's not just about the lack of leads, it's about the unpredictability. You are left wondering where the next client will come from and whether you can even rely on the ones you have. But let me ask you this. Have you ever stopped to think why this keeps on happening? The truth is, the problem isn't your expertise or your ability to deliver. The problem lies in the visibility, branding, and strategy. Without this, even the most talented consultant can be overlooked. So, why does this happen? Why is it that even the most talented consultants, those who deliver exceptional results, still struggle to find consistent, high-quality leads? The answer lies in a few key areas that often go unnoticed but have a huge impact on the ability to attract clients. Let's break them down one by one. The first reason I'm about to reveal is one of the biggest pitfalls for most consultants. And here is the kicker. Most of us don't even realize we are falling for it. It's so common that even the most successful consultants unknowingly get stuck here. You might even be part of it right now, and it's likely costing you more leads than you imagine. So, are you ready for this? Let me break it down. The common trap is what I call the referral comfort zone. Many consultants depend almost entirely on referrals, believing their work will naturally bring in a steady stream of clients. And while referrals can be great, here is the truth. They are unpredictable, uncontrollable, and eventually they dry up. So, why is this such a big deal? Referrals are often seen as the lifeblood of consulting business. And let's face it, they feel safe. You've done great work for one client and they refer you to another. It's like dominoes effect, right? But here is where the things get tricky. Referrals might feel predictable, but in real, they are not. Imagine this. You've just wrapped up a successful project for a high-profile client. They loved your work and they promised to recommend you to others. You feel confident thinking the next client is just around the corner. The day turns into weeks and weeks into months, and those referrals you were counting on, they never materialized. It's a reality many consultants face. Referrals aren't guaranteed. They depend on factors that's completely out of your control. Your client's network, their willingness to promote you, or even whether they remember to mention you at the right time. Let me break this down with a little more perspective. Referrals are often seen as the golden ticket for consultants. But here is the surprising part. Even when the clients are satisfied, there's a significant gap between their willingness to refer and actually making that referral. According to an article by Truuniverse, while 83% of satisfied customers are willing to provide referrals, only 29% actually follow through. There's a huge drop-off. And this isn't because they don't value your work, it's often because they simply forget, don't know how to refer effectively, or don't find the opportunity to mention you. This means even your happiest client might not actively drive new businesses your way. If your entire strategy relies on these unpredictable factors, it's no wonder your lead flow will feel unstable at times. Now, let's not ignore the value of referrals entirely. The same article highlights that leads opting to referrals have a 30% higher conversion rate compared to other methods. But here is the key. You can't rely on them alone. They should complement your strategy, not be the entire strategy. That's why I recommend diversifying your lead generation approach. Referrals are great, but you need a system that works even when the referrals don't. Now I know what you're thinking. If referrals are so unreliable, what can I do to make sure my leads won't dry up? Don't worry, I've been in your shoes and I've figured out the strategy that works. A strategy that doesn't just fix this problem, but also going to address other challenges that we are going to discuss today. I'll show you exactly how I tackle these situations step by step. So stick with me, you're just getting started. Now let me ask you this. If your potential clients look up for you online, what do they find? Do they see someone they can trust? Someone who stands out? Or nothing at all? Here is the surprising too. In today's world, being good at what you do isn't enough. If clients can't find evidence of your expertise, it's like you don't exist. But this isn't just about having a LinkedIn profile or a basic website. It's about something deeper. It's something that sets successful consultant apart from the rest. And what is it? The second major reason why most consultants struggle to generate quality leads is lack of a strong personal brand. Think of it as your professional reputation, but in the digital world. It's how people perceive you based on what they see, read, and hear about you online. Here is the thing. If potential clients search for you and don't find much, it raises questions. Are they credible? Can I trust them? Why isn't there more information about their work? In today's competitive landscape, a weak or non-existing personal brand can make you invisible to a very people who need your expertise. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a client is looking for a consultant in your field. They search online and your name pops up, but all they find is a blank LinkedIn profile or an outdated website that hasn't been touched for years. Meanwhile, your competitor has a clean, professional profile with growing testimonials, blog, and videos explaining their expertise. Who do you think your client is going to reach out to? A lack of personal brand doesn't just make you harder to find, it makes you easier to overlook. Here is an interesting fact. A study by CareerBuilder reveals that 70% of employers use social media to research candidates before making a hiring decision. The same principles applies to consultants. Clients are doing their homework before they even contact you. If your online presence doesn't reflect your expertise, you are missing out on leads before you even get a chance to pitch yourself. Your personal brand is more than just a buzzword. It's what separates you from being a name in the sea of consultants to being a go-to expert in your field. Now you might think, okay, I create a professional profile and a website and I'm good to go. But it's not that simple. There is another critical mistake that most consultants make when trying to attract clients. Let's talk about that next. Here is a question for you. What happens when someone Googles your name or searches for a consultant in your field? Do they find a content that establish your authority, or do they find nothing? This is where most consultants unknowingly lose their clients right at the first click. Your online presence isn't just about being searchable. It's about showing up in the right way, at the right time, and with the right message. And if this piece isn't working, even the best strategies will fall flat. Let me show you what I mean. The third major reason why most consultants fail to generate high quality leads is a poor online presence. Now let's be clear. Having an online presence doesn't just mean you are existing in the internet. It's about how you show up. What people find when they search for you either builds trust or raises doubts. Imagine this. You have done a great job and your potential client hears about you through word of mouth or a random search. They Google your name, click on your website, and what do they find? A site that looks like it hasn't been updated for years with broken links, or worse, no site at all. Or maybe they visit your social media profile and see little to no activity, leaving them wondering if you are even in business. At that moment, you have already lost them, because this is what they think in their mind. If you don't care about your own online presence, how can they trust you with their business? Here is what the data tells us. According to Forbes, 84% of consumers think a company's website is as important as its products or services. Now apply that to consulting. Your online presence is often the first impression you make, and it sets the tone for whether someone trusts you, but it doesn't stop there. Your online presence isn't just about having a pretty website. It's about being where your clients are and answering the questions that they are already asking. If you are not showing up when they need you, you are not in the game at all. So far, we have covered three biggest reasons why most consultants struggle to generate a consistent, high quality leads. And let me tell you one good news. Every one of these challenges is fixable, and the solution doesn't require a huge budget or a massive team. You just need focus and consistency. Let me break them down for you. Your personal brand is the foundation for your consulting business. Start by ensuring your online presence reflects your expertise. Here is how. Optimize your LinkedIn profile with a professional photo, a compelling headline, and a detailed summary that speaks directly to your target customers. Create a simple website showcasing your services, testimonials, and a clear call to action. Share valuable content. They could be blog posts, videos, or even a quick tips on social media to establish your authority and build trust. Remember, your personal brand isn't just about looking good. It's about building trust before the first conversion. Stop rely on hope and start building systems that attract leads consistently. Create a lead magnet. something valuable like a checklist, an ebook, or a free consultation. Use a landing page to promote it and collect email address. Nurture those leads with helpful emails or social media updates, gradually guiding them towards working with you. Think of this as planting seeds for your future growth. With the right tool, this system can run in the background while you focus on serving your client. Consistency is key, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with a simple plan. Post one piece of valuable content every week. Engage with your audience by responding to the comments and messages. Schedule 30 minutes of your day to focus on visibility, whether it is networking, updating your profile, or creating content. Remember, it's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right thing consistently. Small steps taken regularly leads to big results. Now it's your turn. You got the strategies. You just need to take that first step. Don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on being consistent. Your next client is closer than you think. And with these tools, you never have to wonder where your next lead is coming from again. If this video resonated with you, hit a like button, share it with your fellow consultant, and do not forget to subscribe for more actionable strategies. Let's grow together.